Hey guys, it's Wolf of Valhalla Gaming and we are back with Satisfactory. As you can see, my factory from the small platform that we built originally has somewhat expanded. I have not moved any of my major production facilities, as I promised. The only thing that is being produced in that factory currently is concrete. So we're going to go check that out real quick and look around, and then we'll get around to today's progress, which is going to be moving the hub over there and building something glorious over there. As you can see, there's a hole right here. It's because I haven't decided what I'm going to do with my production lines just yet. Run over here and jump over this. And as you can see, I have two minor Mark 1s that are actually probably out of electricity. I don't remember how much biofuel I put in there. Okay, they've got plenty of biofuel. So as you can see, it's very slow right now because I don't have any of the upgrades. And they're being fed into the same conveyor belt up here by a splitter, or a merger, not a splitter. So they're being fed together right here, so it'd be nice if I could upgrade these conveyor belts. And then it comes up here through our little elevated walkways that I have built for all, not walkways, but conveyor belts. And then it comes over here to our producer, and now we have concrete. Like so. And we don't have a whole lot. So first things first is I want to build... Should we move the hub first or should we do this? Let's do this first. As you can see, there's a relatively large platform that I have elevated. I've decided to go for the elevated look for most of my factory. I don't know. Just aesthetically pleasing to me, and if we need to drive trucks under it, we can drive trucks under it. As you can see, there's a lot of miscellaneous things in here. There's a reason for that, so we're going to need 500 concrete. 1,500 copper. And I think we're good on everything else in my inventory currently. Let's see if we have enough. We have enough. This is going to be really hard to see where it's like centered at. How should I have it centered? Like that? See, there's intakes on it too, so wherever the intakes are, I'm going to want the factory closer to so I can run conveyors to it. So I'm thinking like this. But there's not really a way for me to tell if it's measured perfectly, so we're just gonna have to put it down and I'll have to build around it. Oh, this is a big boy. It's pretty cool how all the debris, not debris, but building materials just comes flying out of you. Oof. There we have it. There is the space elevator. Well, part of the space elevator. Climb up there and watch it as it gets closer. Oh yeah, there we go. Right in the danger zone. I can't be safe. Be standing right here. Actually put a whole lot of detail into that. So as you can see, there are inputs here because you have to do... Okay, so this is tier 3 and 4 is iron plates and rotors. So to get the next couple tiers, we can no longer use the hub. We have to use this big boy. There's more inputs over here, so we can just feed it materials constantly once we get the factory up and running. And I actually think it ended up centered pretty well. Oh, there is a control platform. I didn't know there was a control platform. Maybe I should... Okay, you know what? We're going to put the control platform on the other end. So we're going to redo this real quick. We're going to just let that delete itself. We're going to put the inputs away from the factory and we can have them wrapping around because I want the control panel closer to the factory. That's my bad. I don't know how this thing looks, so now that I know how it looks, I know how I want it to be built. So let's find that. There's the control panel. Oh no. Let's just stop. Okay. I'm gonna have to find a way to center this better. We're gonna be playing with this thing for a second. Space elevator. Bring it to this edge right here. Right there. It's cutting it close, but let's see. We have the space elevator right here. Oh, yep, I think we got it not perfectly centered this time, but it's certainly completely on the platform now, at least. Barely. There's like a foot or two. Oh no, I've fallen. Ow. Okay. Well, we already know what that looks like, so no need for us to care too much about it. So yeah, we need to unlock tiers, everything through everything, essentially. That was a loud noise in the background. Apologize, people are probably downloading. Having a gun safe in the background is not very good for audio. Am I stuck? Don't tell me I got stuck. How did I... Okay, that foundation got me stuck, apparently. Does that need to go? Oh no, that's a thin foundation, isn't it? That's a 6? 7? I don't know what my own foundations are. Okay, there we go. Jeez. I don't know what I'm doing anymore, I'm sorry. So yeah, now we have the space elevator and we can unlock further tiers of technology. So with that, what do I have in my inventory? We're gonna go disassemble the hub and move the hub to the other side of the factory and start consolidating our resources. As always, I hope y'all are enjoying the series. If you are, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. And if you would like to see more content, go ahead and follow the social media that'll also be down there. And let's just disassemble you. Did I get everything? I should have gotten everything. Okay, so my entire production line is shut down, so we need to hurry up. We need to get the production line back online. That's a lot of lines. Bad pun, bad pun, bad pun. There goes 3 subs. Eventually, I'll close off this entire bottom floor, and it'll just be for intake, and you'll have to enter on the second floor. Everything else is. But for now, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna get the hub. Where is my hub? So how big is the hub? Can I center it like that? And how far back can I push it? I don't know if that's centered or not. Let's pull a little bit like that. Is that centered? We'll pull it back just a little bit more. So centered like that. Pull it forward just a little bit. Now should I have it like that or should I have the generators facing? We'll have the generators facing outboard like this. No. We'll have the spaceship facing outboard. I'm very indecisive, I'm sorry. Oh, I am sorry. My English needs work. Let's put you here. We now have the generators. Okay, and this is now what we needed. Can you walk up that still? Am I gonna have to put ramps to get on my own hub while it's on a platform? That's just asinine. Okay. So let's see. First thing we need to do is probably store all of our useless stuff. So we're just gonna store a bunch of stuff. And we're gonna start disassembling We'll do iron first, so we'll get all the power lines down. So I'm going to disassemble the entire iron production line and run it over here. and I will see y'all in just a minute. Alright, and we're back. As you can see, the power issue might bite us in the butt, but for now, put you in standby. Wait, how do I take half? I forget. Can I take half? I don't think there is a way. So we're gonna try this. See if that doesn't absolutely destroy our thing. Looks like we might be producing. I see green lights over there. All I need to do is get these guys up and running. This one will create plates. And this one will create rods. So is one generator enough for this production line? I have the second generator there just in case we need to make more biofuel to do everything that we need to do. But it looks like that might actually be enough. I'm starting to see resources flowing in. I'm so excited. There's our concrete production line as always. These conveyor belts are so slow. Oh, I need to go check on my production line. I see it. It's actually producing stuff. Oh, that's so pretty. So very pretty. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over here too that I left behind from when I was, I'm also rebuilding the copper lines right now, so there's a lot of copper wiring right there. So let's see if we have enough to finish this copper production line that I was trying to build. I actually ran out of materials here. And that's the entire reason. Yep, I need iron plates. So we have to wait for this production line to kick it back in before we can start our copper production line back. Which is perfectly fine because I am happy with how this looks. The power issue is just going to have to get sorted out later. Ooh, I can actually walk under that. That's just an issue we're going to have to deal with, is power. Look at that though. That just looks pretty. I want to be inside. I want to see how it looks when they merge. Well, they're not merging. These aren't merging, but when they go up the elevators. Whee! Yep, just like the other production line, it's gonna meet right here. It's not gonna merge though, because we have two different things that we're trying to produce. Technically should be trying to produce screws too. I think maybe I'll have to put a splitter on the one that produces rod. Is this one producing rods? Okay, so this is producing iron plates. We're gonna change you to rods and do plates in the middle. There we go. Yeah, I like how that looks a lot better. I've got a bunch of random raw resources I have to get rid of. Oh, 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 they're hitting. I want to go see. Our beautiful tower. Oh, this is beautiful, beautiful. Now. So now we have our iron production line that is fully functional. For the most part. We'll see if the power gets overloaded once we get to the top here. And if it doesn't, I may actually delete that generator right there and just use the one generator behind it. Because it looks like it's working so far. There's no biomass coming out of that generator. So far, it's just this guy producing all of our power. So, I don't know if these, when the smelters actually start smelting though, if it'll start drawing more power. We may flip a circuit here in a second. Should be, yep, here we go. Oh, I don't have the smelters turned on, do I? That was almost bad. Oh, the smelter's turned on. consuming 14. Second smelter's about to kick on, so if it's 4 and 4, consuming 18, so we're about to throw a breaker. We're gonna throw a breaker! We're gonna shut our own production line off. So we have to get that second yep, there it goes. There goes the breaker. So we need to get the second generator online. That's fine. We just need some biofuel. Do I have any biofuel? Got leaves. Oh, I've got so many random resources I need to just get rid of. Not enough inventory space. Let's just store everything for a little bit. Take that. At one point I had a crap ton of biofuel and I'm not sure what happened to it. Alright, so let's get this generator up and running. Throw some... Hey, there we go. We're producing 40, consuming 22. So I have to keep 2 generators online for 1 production line so far. I can deal with that. This will have to do until we can get a better, more efficient version of fuel. But we officially have our iron production line has been moved. Now I just need to move my copper production line over here. It's going to take a little bit more from some steel plates. Yeah, because I still have to get the conveyor belts here, and then wrapped around, and then going into their smelters, and then I have to get another biomass generator, or biomass burner going. And I can't afford one right now, because I don't have enough iron plates. I need 10. And this will have to be a completely different wire line, but it should consume a relatively similar amount, so I shouldn't have to worry about that. Storage container, I need iron plates. I need to make some reinforced iron plates real quick too, actually, so we're going to take all these. Because I actually need to build the 4th constructor. The copper production line does need the 4th constructor. We'll have 5 constructors running almost simultaneously. So 1 generator production line, if it's a single constructor. 2 if it's not. So what do I need? Reinforced iron plates, which means I probably need some screws here. Alright, let's get 3 of these. Once I get the assembler going, the assembler will be able to build those on its own, which is going to be the 2nd floor. So what I'm doing is I'm doing tiers, essentially. So the 1st floor, not this. This is intake floor. This is ground floor. I'm going to go European style. This is ground floor. This is 1st floor. 1st floor is going to produce tier 1 items, so rods, concrete, copper wire, and cable. And actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to need 2. Or I could do a splitter. Ooh. I'm thinking a splitter. So I might... The copper might end up going through a merger, getting smelted together, and then coming out of here is copper wire, then splitting. One going into the constructor for... Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to have to build a splitter. Let's see how much that costs. Splitter conveyor. I need cable. Ooh. I have plenty of copper wire, just make cable. I was seeing my production line. Uh-oh. Why are we out of... Oh, that's the break. The power went down and that's the gap that we had. Jeez. So we need cable. I can make a crap ton of cable real quick. I'm thinking about other resources and how they're going to get here too. So we really need to get to the next level of automation, which is we're gonna have to use some stuff out of there. But we're not done with our factory. So let's get the factory figured out, and then we'll start on the next level. That probably will be next episode, now that I think about it. Alright, so let's do the splitter. The splitter will be right here. Are those connected? So you're going to produce wire. I'm going to assume those are not connected, just because I'm not sure how this game works when you do that. So I'm going to bring it forward a little bit more. Okay, they're connected now. So now I will build another constructor. About right here. We will build a conveyor belt. Ooh. Okay. So we're going to deconstruct you one more time. We're going to make a conveyor belt that comes for right here. What do you mean it's encroaching on others' clearance? What is it encroaching on? What is it encroaching on? Okay, so we're gonna bring this splitter a little bit forward. So let's build the splitter again. Logistics conveyor splitter. Put it online like that. Then we're going to build our cable. Here, no, come on. Why are you encroaching on the clearance? Oh, it was backwards. That was my bad. There we go. So now build the cable, or not cable, conveyor. 4 should be right there. Good. That. And then you can come, okay. So now we're going to build another constructor. Nope. Encroaching on others' clearance, so right there. And then we'll build another storage container. Can't afford it. Okay, that's fine for now. And then we'll connect you to you. And you will make cable. I don't think you can configure these. And you're gonna make copper. Okay. So that's gonna make this 4th production line right here not necessary, actually. Unless I wanted, yeah, because it's gonna take up this line. I only built it big enough to have these 5 production lines. So this takes up the line of this one, and then... I mean, I suppose I could put another constructor right here. If I really wanted to, I could turn this into a secondary for concrete. Uh-oh. One of my, yeah, I need iron plates. Ran out of biofuel on the other production line. That's fine. That's no big deal. I'm gonna gather some biofuel and I'll be right back, guys. Alright, and we're back and we have biofuel for our facility now. And I built another generator and started doing some more of the... Putting this guy on standby though. We don't have enough biofuel just yet. So we'll put the 2nd production line, which is all of our copper stuff, on standby for now. Speaking of copper, we have a ridiculous amount of just raw copper ore for no reason. Sort that. Okay. As you can see though, we almost have the copper facility, or the copper production line done. The only thing that I really need to hook up all the cables for it actually, so that's... gonna have to come over here. Probably one right here. Oh no, that's gonna get in the way of the thing. Oops. So let's get it over here. Connect that. Bring it down right here. Should alright here. That works. Then connect you. Okay. So this will be the copper line. All the copper merges at the bottom, comes through here, smelts. Copper wire gets stored here before it gets shipped here. This will eventually just take copper wire to the second floor if it's needed. So right now it's not really needed. And then this will just turn copper wire into a straight cable, which is a necessary evil. And eventually we'll add another one just like right there, how we have this setup. Will be a twin setup right here for screws. And I think we'll be good. But right now I need some plates. I need a lot of plates right now. Oh, I climbed up here. Not exactly what I meant to do. So, you know what you're doing. I'm gonna make copper into it. I'm just gonna throw the copper in you. Oh, you have electricity, so yeah, you can actually do your thing right now. Wait, did I accidentally turn on the entire copper production line? Oh, I did. The entire copper production line is online. Whoops. Oh well. Well, as you can see, it's a mimic of the other production line, but I don't have the, Oh, something shut off. Not sure which production line just shut off, but somebody flipped a breaker. Let's go find out real quick. Oh, that was an unnecessary noise. Thank you, computer. Oh, let's just ride our elevator up here. Like that. And go see who... Hey, there's our wire. Who flipped a breaker? You flipped a breaker, okay. That's because you aren't designed to be running with one generator, which is what you are running with. Or not. You have both generators running, you just have a lot of energy consumption. How do you have more energy consumption than... I'm confused how that one production line has more energy consumption than this production line. So what was it? Let's see it. So it's spiking every time I turn it on, but I'm not sure why. It's the exact same amount of machinery as the other one. Oh, the other one's split though. It's got different cables. See how it's like a box over there? That might be it. Though I don't really see that being an issue. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out off screen. That's so pretty. Because unfortunately this is all the time I have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed spending some time with me on Satisfactory today. I certainly enjoyed building the space elevator. That was a fun thing. And hopefully we can figure out why the copper production line just shut itself off like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe if I put this on standby and I just don't produce anything for a little bit with that one. I'm not sure. I still don't have enough biomass anyway. Oh, so okay, so... Did I connect you? Those should be connected to the right ones. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna connect... I know, I always do this. I say I'm done and then I get distracted. I'm sorry. So we'll connect you, Okay. You know, we're not producing anything out of you, but I don't think the production line is actually turned on right now. It's doing that thing again. How is it not getting power? It's literally plugged in. You're not on standby. You're not on standby. Oh, never mind. You were on standby. You were on standby, which is why that one couldn't handle the power by itself. Okay, problem has been figured out. I'm an idiot. Somebody's gonna point that out in the comments and laugh at me. Anyway, back to the outro. Thank y'all for joining me, and I will see y'all next time. Bye, guys.